Welcome to the Ville, Yankeeville. Welcome everyone back to the YouTube channel. If you like the channel or if you like the video, please like or subscribe and turn on post notifications at the end of the video. But today, the Yankees, Kyle Tucker, that's the big discussion. Whether the Yankees are really going to pursue Kyle Tucker, we're definitely going to see. I know that they're pursuing him in the free agent market right now, after we're pivoting away from Cody Bellinger because of the stalls. Cody Bellinger is at a 7 to 8 year deal. That's what he wants, 35 to 37 million, which is kind of crazy. The Yankees are at 5 years, 150 million to 155 million. So now we're at Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker should be a great choice for the Yankees. He was always their second option after Cody Bellinger. So we're definitely at this point. Kyle Tucker, great option. 2025 season, he had 266 batting average, 22 home runs, 73 RBIs, 841 OPS, 143 OPS plus. Great offensive numbers. Overall, he's a star. He's a superstar offensively. He's a more offensive heavy talent compared to Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger is better defensively. Kyle Tucker is better offensively. And when it comes to even last year, Kyle Tucker had a down year offensively because of some of the injuries. So that's what's kind of set back his market a little bit. And that's why we're not at the 400 million mark that we were compared to last year from the projections. So Kyle Tucker definitely has an opportunity to grow more. We've seen him hit 30 home runs and still 20 plus bases. So his offensive baseline is very, very high. So when we deep dive Kyle Tucker's offensive numbers and his baseball savant, batting run value, 90th percent, that's elite. Base running value, 78, that's elite. Base running or fielding run value, 52, it's about average. xWOBA, or his batting average and slugging, 93rd percent, 82nd percent, 83rd percent, all very, very elite numbers. Average exit velo, it's about average, about 90 miles per hour. Barrel percentage, about 65th. Hard hit percentage, 38th, that's a little down. His sweet spot percentage, about 80th, that's very good. Bat speed is about average. Squared up percentage, 82nd. Chase percentage, 98. That's a very, very good one. He doesn't chase a lot. Whiff percentage, 76, which also goes with the chasing. K percentage, 85th. He's someone that's gonna get on base and is gonna make a lot of contact. And then his walk percentage, 15%, and 96th percentile in the league. Very, very, very good. Fielding, his arm value is at 83, so he has a very good arm out there. He may not have the range, which is in the 25th percent, but he does have the arm. And the arm strength, he's about 58th, a little above average. Sprint speed, 26th. It's a little low, but when you combine his base running value, he's able to maximize himself on the base paths. So it's kind of very similar to kind of how Juan Soto was last year. We all know Juan Soto is not a very good base runner, or not a very fast base runner per se, but he was able to maximize himself out on the base paths for the Mets. So I think Kyle Tucker is kind of in that same category. He may not be the fastest guy, but he's able to make very good jumps and kind of go from there. So I think overall, Kyle Tucker, his baseball savant numbers are really, really good. And then when we look at compared to last year, 23 home runs, 289 average, 408 on base, 585 slugging, 993 OPS, 284 batting average from the year before, 369 on base percentage, 517 slugging, 888 or 886 OPS. So you look at the last 3 years, he's always been elite. He's always in the high 800s to a 900 OPS. And then his For his overall career, he's at 865 OPS with a 273 batting average, 358 on base percentage, and a 507 slugging. Kyle Tucker is elite. That's all that needs to be said offensively. Now, to continue offensively, he was a 2023 and a 2025 Silver Slugger. So we know that he produces offensively, some of the best in the league. Now, defensively, like we hinted on his Baseball Savant, there's some opportunities. But at one point, he was very, very good defensively. He won a 2022 Gold Glove, and he's been a 4-time All-Star. Kyle Tucker, he's just overall a good talent. Defensively, maybe over time, in the right situation, that can improve a little more compared to how it was in 2022. But offensive-wise, there's a reason why he's projected to be $400 million. So Kyle Tucker going into his age 29 season, he's projected 8 years, $200 million according to Fangraphs. There's also been reports out there that he's looking for a short-term contract, kind of like Bregman, with some opt-outs so that he could kind of prove himself a little better, because obviously he had a down year last year because of the injuries. So there's been talks about a 3 or 4 year deal with the Mets for 40 to 50 million per. So that can also be an option. I don't know if the Yankees are entertaining that same option, or they're more in the long-term option for him, like what's projected from Fangraphs, an 8-year 280, 8-year 300. It kind of depends on where the Yankees are with their contract, because that number hasn't come out yet. But yeah, there's a report on the Mets definitely going towards that shorter contract option. Now, when it comes to the two, obviously we know Cody Bellinger is the first option compared to Kyle Tucker. But does that mean Kyle Tucker is the better option compared to Cody Bellinger? I think defensive-wise, no. I think Cody Bellinger is the more complete option. Defensively, he plays left, center, right, and first base. Kyle Tucker can play left and right, but there's opportunities in the outfield for him. But the offensive-wise, he is the better hitter. He gets on base more. He walks more. He makes more contact. He's a guy that can really hit ahead of Aaron Judge and do a lot of damage. He is not going to be a Juan Soto, but he would be our best offensive replacement for that Juan Soto. He is very complete overall. There's no holes in his game offensive-wise. So I think, like I said, that would be the closest thing to replacing Juan Soto right there. So defensive-wise, Cody's better. Offensive-wise, Kyle Tucker's better. Now, when it comes to the long-term positional fit, obviously we've seen his defensive capabilities kind of come down over the last few years. Now, that projects him to play left field because Aaron Judge is going to be in right. Left field is obviously a little bit of a struggle in Yankee Stadium. It's a pretty big left field. We've seen Jason Dominguez struggle out there, and we definitely had holes in left field for the last few years. Now, as Kyle Tucker ages, can he still be out there in left field with those holes in his game defensively? I mean, hopefully he can get back to where he was in 2022. But as you age into your 30s, your defensive tactics start to decline. Especially, obviously, his sprint speed is already down. It's in the 26%. So it's definitely going to keep going down in some ways. So the Yankees really need to plan strategically on where we're going to play a Kyle Tucker. One of the two is going to have to eventually go in the DH role, whether that's Aaron Judge or Kyle Tucker. If Aaron Judge is able to transition to first base over time, I think that would be a great option. And Kyle Tucker, as he ages into his mid-30s, he can slide into a DH role. So there's definitely some options for the Yankees, and they need to plan accordingly. The Yankees, they're in a really good place right now. It's a really good place to have two options, Cody Bellinger and Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker obviously is the primary option right now because Cody Bellinger is not budging on his market. But I think the Yankees, at the end of the day, they're going to get one of the 2-star outfielders. Is definitely going to help their lineup. Defensively, it's going to help more if they bring a Cody Bellinger, but offensive wise, Kyle Tucker is going to be a real game changer as far as hitting in front of Aaron Judge. So the Yankees really need to play it smart, provide a contract that makes sense to both sides, and then kind of go from there. Kyle Tucker, hopefully we see him in pinstripes in 2026. And if you like the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Until next time, welcome to the Ville, Yankeeville.